welcome back for my time with Sandrock. My name is Ussur. We're waiting on a bus station completion, which should happen, just give it a couple days. We're also waiting on Chi to get us a laser sword. And I've got a goat, which I have not checked on this in forever. I'm probably starving these poor things to death. No, I'm not. Ah, okay. We're gonna add a bunch of chestnuts, because that's about all I've got. Okay. Merle. Return home. Don't really need my yak mail now. I could probably sell it. Oops, we need to make some petrified wooden boards. Okay. Something else I need to do. I got a bigger yard. Boink. Let's start moving things. Hello, kitty cat. Did you miss me? Hello, kitty cat. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You want to come up here and get in my way, don't you? Oh, no! That worked really poorly. She tried to jump straight onto my arm and keyboard instead of, like, trying to hop up somewhere where she could get... Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's okay. Come here. 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 If you're going to get up here, you're going to get on camera. There we go. You made me jump. There. Happy? Now I can't see as much as my screen as I would like, but hey. You didn't fall down and make an ass of yourself this time. Heidi became your BFF. Cool. And then she's gone. All right. So, going to move. Actually, no. We're going to move it right there. Oh, no, because I need to make another machine. Yeah. Go ahead and move it out of the way. I want to move this somewhere, but it's so big and unwieldy. Not much I can do with it at the moment. And once this is done, I should be able to make like an advanced jewelry processing machine, which I don't really use, but it's like I'm at the end game where I want to have one of everything. Boom. What can I make with that? Ngulu. Wow. I don't even know what it is. What is? Level 50. Huh, designed by Deb. Good job, Deb. Lightweight dagger. Helical gear, sword and shield. Oh, is that a chainsaw sword? Badass. Way to go, Mike. Tranquility. Designed by Lauren. Oh, hey, look at that! Now this land isn't empty anymore. Of course, we're gonna set our fireworks off right on top of it. Damn kids, you're gonna burn down my building! Way to go, Meanne. We are open for business.
Looking good, builders. This is gonna end up being one of the most used structures in Sandrock. I guarantee it.
I'm looking forward to it. Sandrock is finally on the up and up.
You know it.
Awesome. The director became my good friend. Oh my god. This was like trying to read the tube map in the London Underground. Oh, my brain hurts. My brain hurts. So yes, for those who didn't know, I went to London for a week. Bowen got to hang out with his buddy Jack, who he hasn't seen since we lived in Dublin. Wow, that kid got tall. Bowen's my height right now, and Jack is taller than us both, and I was like, what the hell? We haven't seen him for 4 or 5 years, so yeah. Ah! How you settling in, buddy? Can you cook better? Cooking boss is not here today, so I'm doing the cooking and serving. They've been looking at me strangely. I'm worried that I will offend them somehow. Could you give these dishes to them? Yeah, no problem. Thank you, strong human. There are 3 dishes. They were ordered by those 3 tables over there. Cool. I'll try not to screw it up, guys. Could you please compliment the chef? Thanks. How's it taste? Good. Wow. She is shy. Timid. Thank you. By the way, I heard there's some kind of giggler in here, but I didn't see anyone like that. Actually, they're the chef. What, really? But it's delicious, isn't it? Larry's one heck of a chef. It's got a name, and they speak our language? Wow. But whatever, this smells so nice, I want seconds. Alright, Grace, you don't have to fuck anything up anymore. It's one heck of a dish. Where's the chef? I want to tell them to their face how much I love it. I'll pass on your kind words. Thank you. With cooking like this, I reckon they must be one heck of a person. They are! They are. Say what you want about gigglers, they're still people. Oh, I can't do it. I have to come around behind the counter.
Thank you.
What do the customers think of my cooking? Oh, it's doing a thing. Let me explain. Customer wants to meet me because I can cook? What if I scare them? Ah, it's fine. I'll go with
Thank
it.
you.
Let's meet the customers. Yes. Ah, so you brought the... Yep, this is Larry. He's the chef. He's a good guy. Lizard Man. This is the chef that cooked my meal. Uh-huh. Well, I'll be. Introduce yourself. Customer, please don't be alarmed. I am Larry. I'm a proud giggler from the Eufaula. I'm temporarily living in Sandrock at the moment. I'm glad that you like my dish. Oh, I love it. I apologize for my outburst earlier. You just surprised me. I grew up thinking that you're all monsters. I seem to have been taught wrong. Your food is delicious, and it seems like you're a good person as well. Yes! Well, isn't Sandrock just full of surprises? I even met a giggler chef. What's next? A talking mole? Ha ha. I got news for you. Thank you for your compliment. Please enjoy your meal.
Sandrock will rule the world.
You have helped me once again. Thank you. I shall return to work. I will not forget this. You're welcome. I wish I could get friendship points with Larry. But hey, he's a good chef, so that'll make the Blue Moon even more popular. I got nothing, so... Alright, see you later, man. It's gonna take a bus ride back to Portia. There's the people bus. Now, is that the water canister on top?
Looks like the road to Portia is finally open for business. A direct route that only takes a day's drive. This is going to mean big changes around here.
Yeah, it
We
is.
should be getting in some of their imports any day now. Could open some doors for you.
Awesome.
Should open a lot of doors for everyone. We'll have new produce, like the Portian fragrant apple, cheaper imports for grain, water, and a lot more.
I heard Portia's
I've never
already
got this
finished their
far
new
before.
South Block project. They're really looking to expand trade with us. Not to mention, I bet we can expect to see a bit more of your pal Mint, eh, Director?
Indeed. The comfort of the long-distance seating combined with Sleepyhead's infamous proclivity for napping, it's almost too perfect.
Everything's up for Sandrock.
And it's all thanks to you all. We wouldn't be having this conversation without all of your amazing work getting us here.
And now it's tree planting time.
That's what I like to hear. Yes, new shipments of water will be on their way before you know it. And then we'll be ready to move forward with our desert planting. I'll speak with Zeke and update you all when I can. Till
Cool.
then, just enjoy the new supplies, visitors, and reasonably priced water. Whatever the case, I can promise you all one thing. Good things are on the horizon.
Can't
Awesome.
argue with that. Let's mosey.
Wait. With this task completed, the mobile suit may require a diagnostic checkup, as well as some repairs.
Oh, well, don't you worry about that. By the by, my guys just wouldn't shut up about how great that thing is. You two really did a bang-up job making that thing. She runs like a dream and purrs like a kitten.
I was
Well, thank you.
looking to inquire upon the future storage location of the
I can
suit.
see my cat running by the window. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, right. Sure, yeah. We'll just have it dropped off at your place.
Yes!
Of course. Surprised I don't have anything else going on, but that's okay. From Trudy, we're happy to announce the road to Portia is now complete. We'll be sending off a ceremony at the bus station today to send off our first bus to Portia. Come one, come all, the city's getting even better. Opening this route will affect some prices as well as bring some new goods into our city. I guess I did that. I didn't even get the memo I needed to do it. I just did it. So I'd love an explanation about whether or not Haru comes back from university eventually, and how long that takes. Hey, Fireside added 2 reminders. My birthday's in 3 days. I'm not preparing for any party. Haru, I would assume, comes back from university after like a couple seasons, but I thought that about Nia, and she hasn't come back yet. So, Well, Grace is talking to us. Talked to her professors about all the relics. The completion road to Portia alongside all that Sandrock has overcome. I think it's high time for the city to look towards the future. I've decided to put together a meeting to discuss where we go from here, how we can continue to realize the dream laid out by your predecessors. I invite you to an important developmental meeting alongside the other industrious citizens of Sandrock. Dinner will be provided. Please come to Blue Moon tomorrow evening if you have the time. That's what I'm waiting for. Road open to Sandrock to Portia. Mayor Trudy told me in her letter that you weren't hurt, but you need to be more careful. Monsters didn't hurt anyone. We murderized them first, Ma. Did I have to respond to Grace? Yes. Did your report go well? Here we go. Wow, it's a feast.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi.
It's nice to see so many wonderful faces here tonight. I wanted to invite you to discuss the future of Sandrock, without being crammed into the stuffy city hall this time. With the recent opening of the road to Portia, we have access to water like never before, as well as being able to finally increase our access to trade and tourism. All of this was only made possible thanks to the efforts of everyone here at our wonderful town. So, I would like to propose a toast to Heidi, to the builder, to everyone, to Sandrock!
To Sandrock!
Hey. Am I doing it? I don't think I'm doing it.
I have been soliciting the opinions of Sandrockers regarding the future development of our town and infrastructure. This time, I'm glad to see everyone's excited about our future for once.
Yeah, no kidding.
We have a couple of proposals to go through tonight. So, without further ado, it is with great pleasure I introduce our wonderful Mian and Zeke to discuss theirs.
Oh, good. This will probably be actually pretty good.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. Recently, I have been working with Zeke on a plan to plant a forest in the Eufaula Outback that could block the sandstorms from Sandrock almost entirely. We've already demonstrated some success with the little woods near Gecko Station, but with portion water, we'll be able to scale up substantially. But I'm not the expert here, so Zeke can explain everything in more detail. Zeke? Don't worry, just go over it like we rehearsed. You can do it.
Right. Sorry. Just a little nervous. Been a while. The Eufaula Outback in the north is, really big.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
got lots of land and sand. If we plant trees there, they can stabilize the terrain and stop the runoffs.
So this is our little woods. You want to do like 3 or 4 times as much up there at the start. Okay.
Economy?
This isn't some small project, though. It'll probably cost City Hall a lot of money. No, sorry, didn't mean to say that.
Zeke's not good
Talk
about
about how it'll
speaking.
help Sandrock.
Right, if we use more water from Portia, we should be able to maintain a large enough forest in the outback to lessen or even stop the sandstorms. We'll finally get a sustainable Sandrock.
And there you have it.
Go Zeke. Yeah, it's a lot of
Thank
money.
you very much for the presentation, Mian, Zeke. We've been discussing this possibility for a very long time. Now that we finally have the know-how and Mr. Musa's backing, we might just be able to pull it off. Do you have a more detailed plan? What do we need to do first?
Well, I guess I want to do a test planting on the outback sands first. The sand over there is drier, and the water table is much lower. For that, we'll need a small irrigation tower in the area.
I volunteer.
Good idea with the test. I'll expedite a budget for that. Does anyone else have something to say about this proposal?
I'll build the irrigation tower.
Makes me proud to see a guild member being such a go-getter.
I knew I could count on you. I'll help out as well.
Way to go, Mian.
Thank you, Builder. Commissioner Way.
Thank you all. Now, on to our second proposal. Heidi, if you please.
Oh, what's that?
Good evening, everyone. To the natives here, do you remember Miss Bliss? Yeah, me too. She was the
No.
best darn teacher this side of the Alliance. And I am who I am today because she pushed me to always do my best. We don't have that for our children today. We haven't had a school since a sandstorm blew down the old one. I'd say it's about time we built a new one.
Miss Bliss put the fear of light in me.
So I've got a proposal.
Oh, Ed.
It's been
Miss Bliss
sitting
put
there
the
the
fear
whole
of light in
time,
me.
since our old minister, whose name I shall not mention, took off. Pretty literally, her destroyed house is just sitting there. Perfect location for a school.
Sounds great.
Wow, that's so great! When do we start the PTA? I'll volunteer for everything.
Can Elsie go back to school?
Pa, I ain't a kid. I think it goes without saying that I fully approve of this proposal as well. In fact, I've already submitted a job advertisement for a school teacher.
Sweet.
Yes.
This school project and the new forest will be our town's primary focus going forward. I think if we can achieve both, we'll finally get more people to settle here. Folks, we're really close now.
Awesome.
Stand ready to do our part, ma'am. Right, everyone?
Yep.
Let's
This
do
team
it.
is so reliable. I feel like we could build anything if we put our minds to it.
That's right,
You
Commissioner.
guys never praised me before.
This is going to be a lot of work. I'll spread out the assignments amongst us after I have a talk with Heidi. We'll all pitch in together and get that school looking like the pride of the Eufaula.
I never used to believe in good and evil twins, but here you are, proving us all wrong. Anyway, I hope the
Yeah.
meeting was useful in letting y'all know a bit more about what's in store for us. I'm still open to more proposals, so if you have ideas for Sandrock, please bring them forward. Let's do our best for our city-state. So let's leave it there for tonight. Everyone, eat up. Owen went out of his way to give us a real feast for tonight. And remember,
Water!
Nice. Okay, I've got some stuff to do. Wow.
Logan, did you get to talk to Trudy about that outpost idea?
Oh, yeah. I saw you talking to Trudy before the meeting. How'd it go?
She's still thinking about it.
Huh? What do you mean she's thinking about it? Spit it out, Logan.
Well, she didn't outright say yes. She asked me what I want to do. I said protect Sandrock, hunt monsters, maybe get a lookout tower built. She said, sure, write up a proposal.
Sure? That means yes. Good going, Yak Boy.
Yeah. Glad Trudy liked your idea. Somehow you don't seem all that pleased, though.
Thing is, writing up plans? I ain't good at that.
You don't want to write it? I guess I could try. Although my handwriting has been a subject of criticism at times.
Come on. You guys are overthinking it. Just write exactly what you mean. Trudy wouldn't ask you to write something up if she wasn't seriously considering it. And who knows? You might even find that writing out your ideas will give you new insights.
That's probably how he comes up with his recipes.
Well, when you put it that way, yeah, all right. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Let me know if you need help.
They're back to being friends again. How wonderful.
Rocky, now that we're getting a school, we'd better get prepared. I'm so excited.
Getting prepared? Getting prepared for what?
Oh, you know, textbooks, study materials, stationaries. And it's never too early to start greasing up some connections. I'm gonna start writing to the Vincent Design Institute's admissions office.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. That sounds, cool. Say, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't your baby not even out yet?
Rocky. There's no such thing as too early. Most parents of children at Pebble's age already got their kids' education all planned out. It's
Wow.
much easier to win the race if you get a head start, don't you know?
Win the race?
Danby, there's no rush.
No rush?
No.
Well, maybe what our friend is trying to say is, sometimes you just gotta let kids be kids.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I hardly had any time for myself. Sure, I want to give Pebbles all the best opportunities and stuff, but, one of the best opportunities out there is just being a kid.
I see. How could I begin trying to control someone else's life when I barely have control over my own life?
Well said, Rocky.
Well, I wasn't saying that exactly.
I don't know. I think you hit the nail on the head, Rocky.
And so, my fellow Sandrocker, I begin my
Oh, God.
proposal as many famous proposals have begun, with the beginning. Someone once told me that the dictionary defines beginning as the point in time or space at which something begins, or something like that, and I believe that time is now.
Friends, Sandrockers, countrymen, lend me your ears. For too long has our train station stagnated
boy.
in development. Sure, we gave it a touch-up when Musa came by, but how long has that been? And certainly if Musa likes trains, everyone should like trains.
Wow.
For it was 7 minutes ago that
Oh,
I
Jesus.
began to have a dream. That of a new attraction being birthed quite literally unto our fine citizens.
Oh boy.
An attraction
Just get it
with
out.
the power to revitalize attentiveness towards our town.
And so I say, ask not what trains can do for you, but what you can do for trains.
The answer is simple. We somehow crossbreed the martle duck and the yakmel in order to produce the super flying yakmel. We ain't gonna lose to them winged buffaloes up north.
What you
Wow.
can do for trains being, agree to my proposal of building a high-speed bullet train for Sandrock.
That would be
In
cool,
addition to
actually.
being a spectacle, this bullet train will produce milk on a level never before conceived by imagination.
Ow.
Yes, just imagine the joy of traveling to and from Sandrock riding on a super yak mill. What'd you say? Hey, that's my idea.
Oh
What's
my
the
God.
big idea there, pal? I'm speeching over here. You got your train speech and my yakmel speech.
What do you mean? I was just minding my own business when you got your yak mill in my train speech.
I kind of like Jensen's idea.
Well, thank you. But I don't do it for praise. I do it for the trains.
What in the... I say, What in the heck did you just say? Maybe you didn't hear me, but don't fret. I can go again.
I know.
From the top.
Well, wait a sec.
Back to me, here's my plan. Way I figure, we just give that science fella a bunch of shiny discs, and he'll invent a machine that does what I want. Then a builder will build it. That's how it always works, ain't it? He just invents whatever is convenient at the time.
So it seems.
Well, regardless, I think I'm not too big to admit that a giant, super flying yakmel, it's a pretty good idea, if you think it's possible.
Well, as they say, when life gives you lemons, you crossbreed them and make super lemons.
No one says that, Cooper.
shucks, maybe I was a bit too hard on you there, partner. Sure, a bullet train. Why not? I mean, sounds a bit violent, might throw a couple folks off, but me, myself, I enjoy a good bullet. If it's in the right place, put her there.
Wow, to finally earn the respect of my next-door neighbor after all these years. Put her there. Let's both practice our skills
Okay.
together.
Those are some proposals, guys. I don't know that they're
How you
good ones,
holding
but
up,
they're
Cat?
definitely proposals.
Not like you to be so quiet at meetings like this. What gives?
Yeah, I've got some ideas, but I'm just mulling them over a bit. You know, not everything has come up spades for me lately. I'm thinking I need to slow down and think things through first.
Need a friendly ear?
All right. Let's see. I've been thinking about my entrepreneurial career so far, and...
Go on.
You remember how I always talk about Katori World, right? It's always been my dream to... I actually wanted to pitch the idea to Musa, you know? But when I was talking to him while he was in town, something he said stopped me. He questioned if I was fully committed to my business. I wanted to answer, of course I am, but then I'm not so sure. And that got me thinking. My entire goal coming out here was to create a better life for my son. But I sure am doing a terrible job at it.
Hey, you've done your best,
That's
Katori.
right. Don't let Musa get to you.
Thank you, Builder, Heidi. But I'm afraid that I'll never have time for my son anymore. Or that whatever I try next will fail and you'll all be in for a big disappointment. That's why I didn't give Trudy anything this time.
Well, think about it and give her one. Like, she's
Okay.
still
You
accepting
just
proposals.
take your time. You'll figure it out. We'll always be here, ready to lend a hand.
Thanks, guys. I needed the pep talk.
You're welcome. God, how many more of these do I have? Anyway. Let's hope there's not too much more out here. Oh boy. Because I just wanted to get to that spot where I could go, okay, all these things are out of the way. I don't have to worry about it. You know, something gumming up the works. Okay,
You know,
Trudy.
lately, I've been thinking about Matilda. Although she was a Devosian agent, she used to be kind and pleasant to everyone. Her speeches at the fireside chats were often inspiring. At the
Yeah,
time,
she was charismatic.
I was envious. I thought, that's what a mayor should be.
Everything she said was a lie.
Yeah, she really did us harm. But when you have known her for so long, it's hard to treat her as the enemy.
Good thing I didn't know her very long.
Even though I don't approve of Matilda's actions, I can still learn from her qualities. I think in the future, I need to be more confident when communicating with our citizens, so that they can be assured that things are getting done.
Yeah.
I have a lot of room for improvement in this area. I'll work hard and figure it out.
Good on you, Trudy. Okay, let's see what this last one is and wrap everything up.
I was nervous because usually Trudy handles all the talking in a presentation.
Okay, that was it, Zeke? Really? That's all you have for me? Okay, I'm gonna go to bed, see if there's a storyline trigger in the morning. Otherwise, that's it. City gave us a couple of big projects last night. I had some time to analyze what we need to do. The details are below. For the forest, Since you asked to do the irrigation tower, that's what you'll get. Here are the 2 diagrams from the tower support and tower container. Luckily Zeke had them on him because I don't know where Director Cheese is. He's supposedly somewhere in that spaceship. After you're done constructing the structures, install them in the location. While you're there, you can help Zeke plant some trees if you want, not required. The school, I'd like you to help build the school clock. Again, because Cheese not available, I have an old clock diagram it'll have to do. Please give it to Heidi's team when you're done. I'll also be helping them with materials. If you're interested in helping out with that, I'll be posting related commissions on the commission board today. Make sure you don't push yourself too hard. No. Awesome. So that's where we're at. That's where we're gonna wrap it up. I will be able to do a bunch of grinding. I've got all kinds of missions to do. Wire from Portia, talk to Zeke. Let's school. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, that will be all for this one. We will start building our town up in the next one. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can see when I post new things. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Catch you on the next one. Bye!